What's up, weirdos? Welcome back to Universe of Weirdos. It is me, Jay Kraft, the man, the myth, the legend, the king of the grill, and the master of the drive-thru. Welcome back to Universe of Weirdos, everybody. Today, we're talking about Wendy's. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because, I found some hilarious shit that I want to cover about Wendy's. But, let's try to frame it into a show, right? So, the kids are getting off of school. It's summertime. They're going to need a summer job, right? What's a good summer job? I don't know. Fast food. Fast food's a good summer job for the kids, right? Maybe I'm looking for a summer job. Maybe this podcast ain't playing out for me and I need to go find another nice source of income. I hear the Wendy's is hiring. So maybe we can go over there. But this is what we're talking about today. I found a ridiculous Wendy's training video. Now, I don't know exactly what year it is from, but we can take a guess once you listen to it because, well, they put some music to it. So, I don't know. I guess this has floated around the internet for a little while. Like, people have discovered it and been like, this is a horrendously bad Wendy's training video, and it has, say a good 500,000 views on YouTube. This one that I'm looking at right here. Another one of the videos has 2.5. So, these have been popular around the internet. Very cringy training videos for Wendy's. We're going to go over them. Now, I will say for the record, my favorite fast food joint is Wendy's. Burger King makes up a close second, but Wendy's is my favorite. I love their burgers. Frosties leave a little bit to be desired, but we're going to go through some of their training stuff. We're going to learn how to work the grill. We're going to work up our grill skills. We're going to figure out how to serve cold drinks. We're going to figure out how to serve hot drinks, and we're going to do it right now. On the Universe of Weirdos, let's get ourselves a summer job. Welcome to Wendy's.
Here's a crew guide and the grill training tape.
All right.
Why don't you have a look at the tape first?
So she's like, hey, buddy,
all right,
watch the training tape. It's very meta. It's a training tape inside of a training tape. Wait, hold on. Let me rewind this. Was that the intro? Now, I don't know how many people listening are very familiar with music or little thing. Was that the beginning of Welcome to the Machine by Pink Floyd? It sounds exactly like it.
Why don't you have a look at the tape
Listen to
first,
this.
and I'll check back with you in a few minutes.
All right.
I'm not crazy, right? That's Welcome to the Machine. Welcome, my son. Welcome to the Wendy's machine. All right, so his videotape is showing weird. Oh no, a hip hop genie came out of the TV. Oh damn. Oh shit. Oh, who's excited? Who's excited to learn some grill skills?
Now working the grill, Bill, it ain't so tough. But first of all, you got to check your stuff. Like a grill that's set at 250 with the meat and cheese that's ready to go.
Okay.
A towel to keep your station looking cool. But most of all, you got to have your tool.
All right, throw a guitar solo in there. That's
Are
necessary.
you with me now? Get ready. We're gonna lay them down. Now beats got grain to it just like wood. You got to follow the arrow to lay it down like you should. From the front to the back, you got to lay it down. Space it evenly, not scattered around. Next, you got to salt the meat from the back to the front to make the taste complete. Not too little, not too much. With a little finesse, you'll get the touch.
Okay, so your first few burgers might be shit.
Up next is our key to success. We'll turn the meat and do a 4-corner press. Don't wait too long, I emphasize, or the meat won't reach the proper size. When things start to sizzle, you're ready to go. Gently turn the meat, but don't be slow. Just turn them over easily. We don't want a broken patty, that's a guarantee.
Well, he's really shoehorning these syllables in, huh?
Are you keeping score? Top and bottom, left and right, and you'll get a patty that's out of sight. Press out the corners nice and wide, at least half an inch on both sides. The reason you press, you gotta think, when the meat hits the grill, it starts to shrink.
We start shrinking when we hit that grill.
That's a chorus of burger.
We start shrinking when we hit that grill. You know it will.
When you see red juices on the top of the meat, it's time to give the turn and press a repeat. Do it again just like you did before. Do the four-corner press just one time more.
Okay, so here's just a tip for anybody who's making burgers at home. Don't press down on your burgers. Don't press down on them. You don't want dry ass meat. You want to, lock in those juices. You don't want to smash it down like that. That's why I don't like the whole smash burger thing, because it's like, come on, man, you're just making dry meat. All I'm really tasting is the seasoning, not really the meat. So fuck off. But yeah, I mean, here, you're gonna finish this one up.
Now, once you press this a second time, don't press them again because the meat's just fine. But when
just
you
fine.
see red juices rise, turn the patty over to the other side. Don't scrape the grill, we want it wet, you see. And keep the meat moist so it's hot and juicy. When the meat's red juices no longer rise, you can serve that patty, it'll win a prize. It takes about 4 minutes to cook, but just to make sure you can have a look. Use your tool and double check, it should be gray and moist to be correct. And order's placed, you're ready to go. Drain the meat, just like so. Once the draining is totally done, place the patty squarely on the heel of that bun. Now there you go, Billy, you give it a shot. Don't be afraid, I think you're gonna be hot.
Oh, God.
Where do I start?
What do you mean, where do you start?
Remember the rap, Billy, and you'll be
You got to
cool.
remember the rap, Billy. I wonder if the Wendy's at the time was like handing people lyric sheets for the rap, because this doesn't seem like a very effective way to train someone on a grill. Like, here, listen to this rap and remember the rap. Like, do they expect their employees to be sitting at the grill going, and the meat is got some grain, and you got to lay it down, and like, they're not going to be doing that when they're standing at the grill. They're going to be going, all right, so I just put it on there like this. Like, it seems more effective to do a boring method of training rather than, hey, remember the rap. So they really want you to remember the rap in this one, and he, brings it up to Billy now that he's teaching him how to cook the grill without rapping to him, but he's saying, remember the rap. They really did want their employees at the grill going, and then I laid on the meat like I know I should. It's not going to happen. This is not a very effective form of training.
Well, meat's got grain to it.
Just like wood.
Follow the arrows.
Lay it down like you should.
From front to back. Lay it down.
Space it evenly, not scattered all around.
Do they
Next,
play this song in the kitchen?
I've got to salt the meat.
From the back to the front, it makes the taste complete.
Not too little.
Not too much.
With the little finesse, I think I'm getting the touch.
Oh my God, and you turned a little bit black there, Billy.
You're ready to go.
You threw a black sin
Turn the
on.
meat, but don't be slow.
Just turn them over easily.
We don't want a broken patty.
That's a guarantee.
Press them now, right?
Top and bottom.
You didn't remember the
left and
rap,
right.
Billy, you piece of shit,
Press
you
out
white
the
motherfucker.
corners nice and wide, about half an inch on every side.
Try choking up a bit on the spatula.
Choke up a bit on the spatula. What a great coach. You want to get a nice swing on that spatula, buddy?
Right now.
Oh, come on. Why'd you interrupt? They interrupted us with a fucking ad right there in the middle. I don't know if I like that very much, but, we're witnessing Billy cook the meat. He's getting it as long as to make the taste complete. He's just got to remember the rap and everything's going to be fine for him. He got to lay down the meat like you should or whatever. So he's flipping it after he sees the red juices. Billy's really getting the hang of this, man. I think we might be able to do this Wendy's job, guys.
Okay, what's next?
Let me see. I've salted, turned, pressed. Oh yeah. When you see red juices on the top of the meat, it's time to give them a turn, then press a repeat.
See, there
do it
you
again,
go.
just like you did it before. Do the four-corner press just one time more.
Hey, I hear the Beastie Boys is looking for a fucking replacement member. This guy might be able to make it.
Once you press it the second time, don't press it again, because the meat's just fine.
But when you see those juices
You
rise,
can turn that patty to the other side. Don't scrape the grill. We want
God.
it wet, you see.
This is
it
so
keep the meat
uncomfortable.
moist, so it's hot and juicy.
And when those
Hot and
red juices
juicy.
no longer rise, you can serve that patty. It'll win a
Prize.
It takes just about 4 minutes too.
Cook,
But just to make sure you can take a
look.
There you
use your
go, they're
tool
Beastie
to
Boys
double
in.
check.
It should be great and moist to be correct. Hey!
When
This
an
is
order is
horrendous.
placed, you're ready to go. Just drain the meat.
Just like so.
Then when all the draining's done, you can place the patty squarely on the heel of the bun.
All right, Billy. That's good. You're getting it down just like I knew you would. But just to
God.
be sure, there's still some more. A customer orders a single with cheese. Here's the way you do it if you wanna please.
Oh, he's
Lay
not
down
done
the cheese
wrapping.
in a juicy spot, but don't leave it too long or
Great.
it'll get too hot. Tool it up, lay it off on the meat. Do it right, keep it neat. Drain then serve on a bun just so. Don't touch it with your fingers, that's a big no-no.
A big no-no. What if you're wearing
Make a double
gloves?
cheese for someone big and mean. Use
Just wear
two
gloves.
full patties with the cheese in between. Don't melt the cheese. The patties have heat. Press them together and it's complete. Drain and serve like you did before, and you can handle any dude who walks through the door.
Any dude.
If they don't want cheese in your doubles plain, don't press them together. Just drain. Only serve a great looking patty. Never serve a burger that's looking ratty. But if something goes wrong and
A
your burger's
ratty
not right,
fucking
there's
burger?
no need to get uptight. If the dry burn broken or incomplete, that baby turns into chili meat. Don't serve that meat.
Oh.
You see, cause
Okay.
quality is a recipe.
That's interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that if Wendy's fucks up a burger, they throw that meat into the chili. As well as some fingers, I guess, if history taught us anything.
Always try to anticipate, think ahead, or you'll be too late. Whether busy or slow, one thing remains the same. Keep your meat in the stages, that's the name of the game. No less than
Keep your
four,
meat
no
in the
more than
station.
five. Stage of meat's important, and that's no jab. Now your patties are hot and ready to go. Right in time with customer flow.
Stage 1, I'm raw, you just lay
Okay,
me
this-
down. I'm stage 2 and I'm getting brown. You turn me and press me
The
just
burgers
one
are
time, but
wrapping.
There's 2 more stages before I'm fine. I'm stage 3, you press me twice, just 1 more stage before I'm nice. Stage 4, I'm hot, I should be done, looking good like I should so you can serve me, son. I'm stage 5 and I'm still alive, but serve me soon and don't be slow. I've only got 1 minute to go.
This is terrible. This is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Game is simple, you see, it's just common sense. That's the way it ought to be. When you know a lot of people will be coming around, don't hesitate, start laying them down. When things slack off, do the same, or you'll be wasting meat, and that would be a shame.
It
Just
would be
one
a
last
shame if
thing
you're
I've
wasting
got to
meat.
say, it has to do with the Wendy's way.
Always serve top quality, nothing less than the best, that's a guarantee.
Remember this rap and you'll be hot. Give the grill your very best shot, and soon you develop some real grill skill. You'll be tough on the grill, yes you will, Mr. Bill.
Okay, so that was that's the grill skills training video. Remember the rap and you'll be just fine. Who the fuck wants to remember that rap? Honestly, this would be my first and last day at Wendy's. If I got hired on to do this job and then this is the training video that they showed me, I would be like, maybe I'll go to Burger King. Because this is horrendous. You guys are trying to teach me a rap. And then I do wonder if like the manager is like all condescending to the dude afterwards, like if he asks follow-up questions and like, okay, so when do I turn it over? Come on, man. You didn't watch the fucking rap? Come on. Turn it over when the meat is good, and then you something like, come on, man. Remember what was the second verse? You don't remember the second verse? Like, it just seems really strange. This one's so weird, man. And then they have a cold drinks training video as well that we'll go over here. And then the hot drinks video is what we're going to go out on. So the cold drinks, I guess would be just your standard sodas? I don't know if they cover Frosties in this or not. I can't think of anything else that would be considered a cold drink other than, I don't know, why do we need basically a training video on how to pour drinks for people? Because if we go into fast food places without working there, they have us do it anyways. So I don't know why you would need to train employees on cold drinks. So maybe there's something more to this that I need to know, but it seems like put in ice, put in the drink, give it to the motherfucker. So I don't know how it's got to be any more complicated than that, but I bet you they put it to a really dated late 80s, early 90s song. So let's check it out. Oh, who was right?
Drinks. Cold. Are you ready? Here we go.
Okay.
Soft drinks, lemonade,
Ripping off
water,
Paul Abdul.
cold tea. It's up to you. It's up to me. Cold drinks come in 4 cups. Gotta know the size before you fill it up. Biggie, medium, small, kids meal. Keep it straight. It's a good deal. Use the scoop to fill with ice. Never use the cup. Take my advice. For soft drinks, fill the ice halfway. No matter the size, that's what I say. Tilt the cup and push against the lever. Keeps the foam down now. Isn't that clever? If
It
it's
is.
still foam, let it
It is
settle
clever.
down. Don't pour it off, or your boss will frown. When you reach a 1/4 inch from the top, that's where you wanna stop. If the customers say they wanna stay, put the drink on the left-hand side of the tray. If the order's to go, put the lid on tight. Make sure it pops to do it right. Then hand that drink to the coordinator and tell the guest
Coordinator.
you'll see him later.
Don't forget to smile when you serve cold drinks.
Oh, God. Don't forget to smile when you serve cold drinks.
You're the one that can make the difference.
That's right, baby.
Stay
Come
the
and get
same,
some
half full
soda.
with ice. I said it again, fill the juice to a 1/4 inch from the top, just like you did the pop. Water is a courtesy to our guests. Use a small cup, you know the rest.
And if you
Now
see
it's
them
time
getting soda with the water cup, you gotta punch them in the face and tell them shut the fuck up. I don't
to
know.
serve cold tea, but the ice is different. Listen carefully. Instead of half full, fill it all the way up to the top of the cup.
Oh,
Add the
damn.
tea, and if they ask
That's
for
tea
lemon,
skills.
put it here. Now that's a given. Cold drinks, that's all there is to it. Go ahead and try. I know you can do it.
I know you can do it as long as you know how to put ice into a cup, I guess. Why did you need all of that production to tell somebody, like, essentially the things that you're teaching somebody is always use a scooper. For soda and stuff, you fill it up halfway with ice. For tea, fill it up all the way with ice. And that's it. This seems like an unnecessary use of resources on Wendy's. I don't know why you had to produce this. These don't seem very effective means of training an employee. It seems like maybe hands-on, and maybe the manager doesn't need to be lazy. Here, fucking be trained through song. It just seems really silly. But here's hot drinks, so I guess they're going to teach us coffee? Coffee, what else do they have? Maybe tea. They might have tea there, but other than that, it's just coffee. So here we go. Let's learn how to serve our customers coffee. If we're going to take this Wendy's job, we're going to have to figure out how to pour a coffee for a person. And if they don't want cream, just pour it in and then hand it to them, and that's the end. It's going to be something really stupid like that. Let's check it out. All right, so we got some Michael ripoff going on.
Coffee, decaf, hot tea, and hot chocolate. Those are the hot drinks that you serve, so get set. Hot cups come in 2 sizes. Small and large to fill as the need arises. Coffee's holding time is 30 minutes, that's so long. It can stay there before it starts to taste too strong.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed right now. I have to pause for a second because I'm a little bit embarrassed. I just found myself bobbing my head a little bit to this song. Like, hey, all right, the coffee and hot chocolate. Like, I don't know. It has a decent beat to it. Like, this is by far the best training song of the 3. And I just embarrassingly found myself going like grooving a little bit. I feel ashamed. So let's keep going through this coffee thing. It was fucking weird.
Hot, hot, careful when you pour it. Hold it steady upon the counter, let it sit. Pour it in until the coffee reaches
Is that
the line.
it's the little pizzicato thing that they're doing with like the guitar or whatever, the dun 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 dun. Like that's what's getting me. That's what's making me be like, yeah, this has got a good groove to it. So I don't know. It's so fucking weird.
Up on top on a giggling every time. Wendy's coffee tastes so fine. Hot drinks really get you going. Warms you up when you feel you're slowing.
Yeah.
Wendy's, we always serve it right away. And a smile and have a nice day. Next is the cafe brew, it's just like coffee. Use the orange pot, it makes it easier to see. But if you're using the packets in your store, put it in the small cup and furthermore, add hot water up to the line and stir it in. Put a lid on and serve it on a tray again.
Okay.
Get a small cup when you're ready for hot tea. Fill with hot water, it's easy as can be. Put the lid on and set the tea bag on the top. If they want lemon, it's very nice. Don't think twice, give the guests a juicy slice. Hot
Okay,
drinks
give them a
really
juicy
get
slice.
You going, warms you up when you feel you're slowing. Wendy's, we always serve it right away. And a smile and have a nice day. Grab a small cup when you're making hot cocoa. Pour the packet in
All right,
and you add your
cocoa.
H2O. Use a clean spoon and stir it till it's all mixed up. Toss the spoon out and put the lid on the cup. Things are really looking up. Hot drinks really get you going. Warms you up when you feel you're slowing.
Yeah, baby.
We always serve it right away. And a smile and have a nice day.
In modern day, that man is the Weeknd. So wouldn't that be great if fucking the dude from the fucking Wendy's hot drink commercial went on to be like Drake or some fucking really famous person? So yeah, man, there you go. Those are your Wendy's training videos. I mean, by far, the cringiest one was the grill skills for sure, but the drinks videos were better. They were shorter, they were quicker to the point. I guess they can afford to be shorter because they're just teaching you how to fucking pour liquid into a cup, essentially. So the grill skills does have to go a little bit more into detail to teach how to cook a burger, but all in all, these don't seem like they're very effective training tools, if I'm being completely honest with you. I have had jobs before where I've had to train people and show them what to do, and I've never thought about turning it into a rap. I mean, maybe I could have before, like, if you want to sell stuff online. Like, that's what I'd be saying to them in my last job where I had to train people. This is how you ship station. I don't know. This would be fucking weird. But yeah, I don't know, man. I've never worked fast food before. I've had some weird jobs. I have worked at an Italian restaurant when I was younger. Worked at a Blockbuster. I've also found a Blockbuster training video that I might want to go over in the future because I hear it's really cringy and really hilarious and would fit really well on this show. I just haven't watched it yet, so I'll watch it ahead of time and see what's going on. Now, for this one, I only watched the grill skills and everything else just kind of fell into place, and it just seems like it's super strange, right? Like, why would you try to train somebody like that at Wendy's? I don't know. I don't think I would get anything out of it. And what if you hate rap music? Like, remember the rap? Like, I don't know, man. I'm dumber than shit when it comes to music. Like, some people, they don't register lyrics. Like, I don't think that that's a very effective way of trying to train anybody. I don't think that you should train them through song at all, especially not rap. You know, it was just some old, goofy, dumb white guy that was like, we got a demographic problem out there. We got to recruit in some more of our urban youth. I think that we could get them on the grills with, just make it cool. We just got to make it seem like it's cool to work at Wendy's. So bling, bling, we'll put some of that in there and get a rapper. Tell somebody how to do their grill skills. God, that's so bad. I am so glad that I've never had to work a shitty job like this as an adult. I can imagine that shit's very soul-crushing to have to work in one of these really crappy hourly position type of jobs as an adult. Those jobs seem like they are geared towards teenagers and people who are on sex offender registries and work release. Now, I ain't diminishing you if you're out there working fast food. I'm sure you enjoy your job and you have a good time at it. But I'm just saying, if when you got hired on, they showed you that video, wouldn't that be your last day? Wouldn't you go, I don't think I want to work here. I don't know if I want to work here, because you guys seem to have a very odd work environment where you want all of us to break out into song and then try to serve you hot drinks while singing about, and then a decaf, put it in an orange thing. Which, by the way, one time, I will say this about Wendy's. I went through the fucking drive-thru one time at a Wendy's in the morning, and I got myself a coffee, and I watched the person pour a thing from the regular coffee mug with the black top on it, and he ran out of coffee, so he grabbed the fucking decaf one and topped it off. And I could have called that motherfucker out on it. Don't top my shit off with decaf, motherfucker. I'll wait. I need the caffeine. That's the point of me drinking coffee in the morning. But, you know, whatever. They ignore the rap is what they do. Or I guess that in that situation, it would be the really bad wannabe Michael Jackson song. So, I don't know, guys. That's going to be it for me for this episode. I don't think I'm going to take the job at Wendy's. I think I might just keep working on this podcast for now. You guys aren't getting my 2 weeks notice yet. So, I will not be a Wendy's employee. I will not be moving on from this show to operate the drive-thru or the grill or serve you up some hot drinks. But I am going to maintain on this show, so if you could do me a favor and like, share, subscribe, give me a 5 stars or a big thumbs up or a positive review on whatever podcast platform you're currently listening on, it would really help the show out. It also helps out the podcast if you download directly rather than stream it, because for whatever reason, advertisers really like those numbers. I don't know. It doesn't make much sense to me either. I would just think you tell an advertiser, listen to this show, isn't it dope? Now give me money. I don't know. That's probably not how advertising should work. It's probably why I don't work in advertising and instead work on a podcast where I'm thinking about giving it up for Wendy's. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to be working at a Wendy's anytime soon. I have too much on my plate to be slinging burgers. So no part-time job for me this summer. Just my regular gigs, Planet W, a WNBA podcast, and Universe of Weirdos. But hey, you can find me on my socials if you would like. JCraft247 on X. Instagram, I am Universe of Weirdos. Honestly, don't do much on there. I'm not very active on social media. My social media presence sucks and leaves a lot to be desired. And that's one way that I could improve myself, is by trying to give social media a little bit of an effort. But I also don't like it. I don't really like it and the drama that it causes and the weirdness of social media in general. I don't really enjoy internet strangers commenting on some of my shit as if they're experts. It's weird to me. But that will be it for me. Please send me an email. That's my preferred method of communication. UniverseOfWeirdos@gmail.com. Get in. We're coming in under the wire for the next feedback and questions episode. So get yourself something in for our next FAQ. Fuck you! And until my next episode, I will be blasting off. See ya!